This is called the literal equation because it has all letters. So when you're solving for one of the variables, in this case w, you have to ask yourself what is happening to w. So we're solving for w. What's happening to my w right here? It's being multiplied by y. So you should have written that down. And what else? It's being subtracted by x. So you have to work backwards and get rid of what's being done. So you do the inverse operation of subtraction first. What is the inverse operation of subtraction? Addition. So I'm going to add x to both sides. That cancels. Bring everything down. That's yw equals negative z plus x. Okay, and then we have to get rid of the multiplication. The inverse of multiplying is dividing, so I'm going to divide by by y, so that the y cancels. Divide by y, and your answer should be w equals negative z plus x divided by y. Is that what everybody got to begin with? All right, now here's the thing. What if the answer is not there? What if what you got isn't there? Are you going to automatically think that you did something wrong?
Yes.
Or are you going to look at the answers and see which one kind of matches this?
But I told you that earlier about plus x. You said no.
Where? Here? I told you yes.
No, I said, you said no.
You did have to add x to both sides. Okay, so if you look at the answer, it has a negative z, right? So when you look at your answers, you have to look for a z that is negative. Don't change the sign. Then look at the x. That's a positive x. So make sure when you look at the answers that you're looking for a positive x. You also need to make sure that your answer has y at the bottom, not at the top. So let me write something down and you tell me if it's correct or not. What if one of the answers said w equals x minus z divided by y? Would you think that's the answer?
No.
Why not?
It has no negative.
It has no negative? Well, let's look at my z. This z is negative. What is this z? Negative. So my z's are negative. What about the x? X is positive. X is positive. What about the y? Y is at the bottom, positive. Y is at the bottom, positive. So would this be your answer? Yes. So if you get this up here as your answer, and you don't see it as one of your answer choices, make sure that you look for something that is almost exactly like yours. So make sure that your z is negative, your x is positive, and your y is at the bottom, and it's also positive. Okay, so either one of these would be the answer. So make sure that that's what you do tomorrow on the test.